Hi all, welcome to Smart Learn. Today we are going to study about outstanding expense. Okay, so outstanding expenses are expenses which have been incurred during the year but have been left unpaid in the date of preparing final accounts. Okay, so that means these are due in the current period, okay, current accounting period, okay, but left unpaid, okay. So example, wages, salaries, rent, etc. Okay, so these expenses, they are due in the current accounting period but are not paid or left unpaid, okay. So what do you mean by due? Due means what? Due means you have to pay but you haven't paid yet, okay. You have to pay but you haven't paid yet. You have not paid, okay. So now you will be wondering, why are we recording a transaction if we haven't paid anything? Yeah, see, that is the thing, okay. That is what we have already learned in our previous video, accrual basis, okay. What do you mean by accrual basis? We have already discussed this in our previous video. So those who haven't watched that, please do watch it. Everything is clearly explained in that video. Okay. So accrual concept means we have to record transactions if the expenses are incurred. Okay. If the expenses are incurred or revenue is earned, okay. If the expenses are incurred and revenue is earned, okay, it doesn't matter whether the cash is received or cash is paid, okay. That is a thing, okay. So the accrual basis means what? The cash flow behind a transaction is not taken into account. Okay, we record our transactions or we record revenues when they are earned, okay, and we record an expense when they are incurred, okay. It doesn't have any connection with the money flow, that is whether the money is received or money is paid, okay. So outstanding expenses means the expenses that are due in current accounting period but are not paid yet, okay. So let's see an example. So here, if a worker has worked for you for an entire month, okay, if he has worked for you for an entire month and at the end of the month he is asking you his salary, okay. So let's say you didn't pay it, yeah, okay, you don't have enough money, so you didn't pay, okay. So if you didn't pay it, you still have to record this in your journal, okay. You have to record this expense because you have taken the benefit of this worker for 1 month, okay. You have enjoyed his service for 1 month, so you have to pay him the salary, okay. That is a liability, that is your liability, okay. You have to pay him the salary, even though if you are not paying that right now, anyway you have to pay that somewhere in future, okay. So even if you are not paying this right now, you have to record that transaction in the journal, okay. So because you have taken the benefit of you have availed the benefit, that is a service of the worker, okay. So even if you haven't paid the money, it doesn't matter, okay. You have to record this expense, okay. So how we are going to record this expense? Okay, how will you record this expense? Simple, okay. The transaction means what? That is a payment of salary, but what happens, there is a outstanding salary, that is salary is due on 31st March and you are not paid. So that salary becomes what? Outstanding salary, because we have already studied like outstanding salary or outstanding expense means what? It is already due but you haven't paid. So salary is due on 31st March but it is not paid, okay. So how will you record? So anyway there is an expense, salary is an expense, okay. Anyway salary is an expense, okay. So what will you do? How will you treat an expense? Okay, we have already studied this. Expense is increasing or expense have debit balance. So to record expense or increase expense, you will debit it, okay. So here there is a expense salary, okay, we will debit it, okay. Then have you paid that amount? Have you paid him salary? No, you haven't paid him salary, okay. So there occurs a liability, okay. Liability means what? An obligation, a financial obligation. Even though you're not paying this right now, you have to pay this anyway. Okay, that is his, because you have already availed or enjoyed his service. Okay, we have already taken his benefit. Okay, so anyway you have to pay it. Okay, so there occurs, you haven't paid, so there occurs a liability. Okay, that liability we call it as outstanding salary, because it is not paid, it is yet to be paid. Okay, outstanding salary, this is due but not yet paid. Okay, so by this transaction, two things happened. Okay, that is the two aspects. Okay, two aspects happen. Like one is there occurs an expense, that is salary, and there comes a liability. Okay, a liability is created in your business. Why? Because you have to pay this to your worker. Okay, this worker you have to pay it. You didn't pay it, you have to pay it in future. So this is your obligation. Okay, so that is why a liability is created, and that liability is known as outstanding salary. Okay, if you having paid rent, okay, if you having paid rent, then what happens? Outstanding rent will be created here. If you haven't paid wages, then what happens? Outstanding wages will be created here. Like that. Okay, so you have to debit the concerned expense. If it is rent, then debit rent and liability outstanding rent. Okay, you haven't paid it. If it is salary, then expenses salary, liability will be outstanding salary. If it is wages, then expenses wages and liability will be outstanding liability wages. Okay, and when this wages, when you pay off this outstanding expenses, then this will be closed. Okay, so at this moment there is a liability, that is outstanding salary. Okay, and if a liability incurs, what will you do? If a liability incurs, what will you do? Liability is having credit balance, right? So we have to credit. To increase that liability, what will you do? You have to credit that. Okay, so here a liability incurred, like outstanding salary is a liability. So what happens? You have to credit this liability. Okay, so here, if an outstanding, for example, if an outstanding salary rupees 20,000 is here. Okay, this salary is due but it is not paid. Okay, so how will that entry comes? If outstanding salary and outstanding expense comes, what will you do? You will debit that concerned expense and you will credit with that liability, that is outstanding liability. Okay, so salary account debtor, this is an expense, salary account debtor. So this is an expense. As expense increases, and it is recorded in when it is incurred. Okay, this is recorded when it is incurred. So as expenses increases, okay, you have to record it. Okay, no matter you have paid it or not, that is not taken into consideration. You have taken the benefit, so you have to pay it. Okay, so you have to debit this expense increases, so you have to debit the expense 20,000, and there is a liability incurred because you haven't paid it. Okay, so you have to pay that in future. Okay, this is your obligation. So a liability is created, that is credited. Okay, so salary account debtor 20,000 to outstanding salary 20,000. If it is rent, then what happens? If rent 20,000 is not paid, what happens? Rent account debtor to outstanding rent, the concerned amount. If it is wages, then wages account debtor to the outstanding wages, concerned amount. If it is interest on loan account debtor to outstanding interest on loan. So everything is treated in the same way. Every expense is treated in the same way. Okay. And if you have paid in the amount, okay, if you have paid in the salary, then instead of this, what will come? What will come here? Instead of this, cash will come here. Okay, you will write it as salary account debtor to cash. But you haven't paid that. So there is a liability, that is outstanding salary account. Okay. Understood. So anyway, you have to pay this in future, and this is the financial obligation, and this is the liability. Okay. Clear? Okay. Now we look at the treatment of this outstanding expenses in the financial statements. Okay. So outstanding expenses is added to the respective expense in the profit and loss account. Okay, outstanding expenses added. If it is salary, then in the profit and loss account, this outstanding expenses is added, okay, to the salary. Okay, for example, if in this transaction, what happens in this transaction? There is an outstanding salary 20,000. Then what will you do in profit and loss account? We will add. Sometimes salary is already there, like 40,000 salary is already there, and you will add this outstanding salary to it. Okay, 20,000. Okay, so 60,000 will be your salary for that current year. Okay, why are you adding this? What is the need of adding this? Because this is expense that is what? This is an expense. This is an expense that is included in the current year. Okay, this is due, but we haven't paid. Even though we are not paid, we haven't paid that, it should be recorded. Okay, so that is accrual concept. Okay, so how will you record this in the profit and loss account? We just add this to the concern expense account. If it is rent, then add this to the rent. Okay, along with the rent. Okay, that is rent outstanding. Okay, if it is wages, then wages outstanding is added to the wages account. Okay, now it is also a liability, so it will be shown in the liability side of the balance sheet. Okay, so in balance sheet, okay, we will show this in the liability side as outstanding salary or outstanding rent or outstanding wages, etc. Okay, so this is how outstanding expenses are treated. So outstanding expenses means expenses that are due but it has not paid yet. Okay, it is unpaid. Okay, so we have to take that also into the current year because it belongs to the expense of the current year. Okay, so it should also be included. So we'll record that immediately when that transaction occurs, and that doesn't matter, like the payment of cash is not that is not taken into consideration. Okay, so if an outstanding expense comes, there occurs two things, that is an expense is created and also a liability is created. Okay, so liability will show this in the balance sheet in the liability side. Expense we will add into the concerned expense account. Okay, we will add this to the respective expense account. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This is very simple. Okay, the treatment is really simple. So you have to understand this. What is an outstanding expense? What is accrual concept? Okay, what are the two effects that are definitely arises an expense and also a liability is created. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you understood this. Okay, if you like my video, please like, share, support and subscribe. Okay, and comment your suggestions in the comment box. Okay, thank you.